There is a place on the Red Sea coast that the world forgot. For years, Assab was a ghost port, giant cranes frozen, docks silent, the city a memory of busier times. The world moved on, leaving Assab behind, a relic on a forgotten shore. But now, something is changing. In the quiet halls of power, from Washington to Beijing, maps are being unrolled, fingers tracing the Horn of Africa, stopping at Assab. Satellites are watching, analysts searching for signs of new life. The ghost port is no longer just a memory, it's a focal point of global interest. Why this sudden attention? The answer lies in Assab's location. It sits at a critical junction, where geography dictates power. Whoever controls Assab has a hand on the lever of global trade and security. The stillness was only an intermission. A new chapter is beginning, written with strategic calculations. The story of Assab is a comeback, rising again through geography and politics. The world is rediscovering what it had forgotten. Even the quietest corners can become the most important squares on the board. Assab is waking up, and the world is watching. Assab's power comes from its location. Look at a map of global shipping lanes. The Bab-el-Mandeb Strait connects the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden. The Gate of Tears is one of the world's most vital maritime choke points. Every day, container ships and supertankers pass through, carrying goods and energy between Asia, Europe, and beyond. A disruption here would trigger a global crisis, skyrocketing gas prices, broken supply chains, chaos in commerce. Assab sits just north of this fragile artery, positioned like a sentry. From its shores, one can monitor and potentially control this strategic gateway. Any nation with a presence in Assab has a front-row seat to a global marketplace. Military planners see Assab as more than a port. It's a platform for power projection and intelligence. In an unstable world, access to Assab is a priceless asset. Its geography pulls the interests of powerful nations to its quiet shores. The future of Assab is now a matter of international concern. The port's value is not just commercial, but strategic. Whoever holds Assab holds influence over one of the world's busiest highways. Before the silence, Assab was Ethiopia's lifeline to the sea. Trucks carried goods from the highlands to the docks, fueling both economies. The Eritrea-Ethiopia War in 1998 severed this bond. Borders closed, trade vanished, and Assab became a ghost. Ethiopia rerouted its trade through Djibouti at great cost, while Assab's economy collapsed. For 20 years, the port languished. But in 2018, a historic peace reopened borders and revived hope. Reopening Assab for Ethiopian trade is logical. It's shorter, cheaper, and vital for a growing nation. The port could become a hub for the entire Horn of Africa, connecting new markets to the world. If revived, Assab could spark economic growth and stability in a region long marked by conflict. Its future is about more than Eritrea. It's about rewriting East Africa's economic map. Old lines of division could become new corridors of prosperity. The port's revival is a chance to turn history's page. Assab's comeback could reshape the region. Reshape. While Assab's economy slept, its military value grew. Overlooking the Bab-el-Mandeb, Assab is a perfect outpost for surveillance and rapid naval deployment. The UAE recognized this, building a major military base, runways, hangars, and port facilities. The base became a logistics hub for the Yemen conflict, showing how Assab could springboard military action. Though the UAE has scaled back, the infrastructure remains, a turnkey base for any future partner. This makes Assab an attractive prize for powers seeking a foothold in the region. The port is more than a base, it's a sentinel guarding a vulnerable choke point. Whoever controls Assab gains leverage, protecting trade, disrupting rivals, influencing events. In an era of global competition, such locations are invaluable. Assab is a strategic chess piece, shaping the outcome of the game. Its military significance ensures it will remain in the spotlight. The world's eyes are fixed on this sentinel of the Red Sea. Assab is now at the heart of a new great game in the Horn of Africa. The UAE, China, the US, Russia, Turkey, and regional powers all have stakes here. China's Belt and Road, the UAE's security network, and Russia's naval ambitions converge on the Red Sea. The US and Europe watch warily, concerned about rivals gaining a foothold. Assab is no longer forgotten. It's a focal point of overlapping ambitions. The port's future will be shaped by this web of competition and cooperation. Eritrea must navigate these currents carefully. The outcome will depend on who can best balance influence, investment, and security. The new great game is underway, and Assab is the prize. While powers strategize, Assab is quietly transforming. Satellite images show roads rebuilt, port facilities refurbished, and new equipment arriving. Eritrea is preparing Assab for a future as a regional hub, acting methodically and without fanfare. The government is laying the groundwork for renewed trade with Ethiopia and beyond. Behind the scenes, quiet negotiations are underway: tariffs, customs, security. Eritrea is weighing its options, seeking partnerships that serve its long-term interests. The new concrete and cranes are signs of quiet confidence. Eritrea is not rushing, it's building for the future, one investment at a time. The port's revival is deliberate, not accidental. Assab is being readied for a new era of commerce. The groundwork is being laid for regional integration. The transformation is real, even if the world isn't watching closely. Assab's revival brings promise and risk. Economic growth, jobs, and investment could transform Eritrea. But everything depends on fragile political trust and regional stability. The peace with Ethiopia is young, and recent conflicts cast shadows. Investors need confidence that peace will hold. Foreign military involvement brings security, but also the risk of entanglement in great power rivalries. Eritrea must balance foreign interest with sovereignty. Success depends on building trust, attracting investment, and navigating global politics. The opportunity is clear, but the path is narrow. Assab's future hangs in a delicate balance. Assab's story is far from over. Will it become a gateway for prosperity, a military pawn, or slip back into silence? The potential for transformation is real, but so are the risks. Its fate depends on leadership, investment, and lasting peace. Assab is a barometer for the Horn of Africa's future. Its revival or stagnation will signal the region's direction. The world is watching this quiet port for clues about history's next chapter. The ghost port is awake, the story is just beginning.